Okay, back to work week Wednesday. Great opportunity in front of us. Road game, AFC opponent. Looking forward to the challenge. Obviously, they're coming off a bye just like us. They're coming off a big win a couple weeks ago. So our focus is to play our best on the road and find a way to get a victory. That's our challenge. We're trying to learn from some of the things we spent time with over the bye on offense, defense, and special teams and apply some of those learnings starting this week. But with that, I'll take any questions.
With the big trades that the Jets made yesterday, losing some big pieces on defense, how much does that change the offensive game plan for you guys?
Yeah, it doesn't change. I mean, they got good players. I have a ton of respect for Steve Wilkes, for Aaron Glenn. They do a very good job of trying to keep you off balance in the things they do from a front and coverage standpoint. So they have a bunch of good players. We have to play our best.
Shador is going to be practicing today. Will he be back as your QB2 this week?
Yeah, he'll be limited today, Mary Kay, so need to see how he responds. Obviously, he's pushing very hard in rehab, but need to see how he does over the next couple days.
Aaron Glenn didn't announce the other day who's going to play quarterback for him. What does that do to you guys if you have to prepare for two different guys?
Yeah, obviously two different players, but they're both good in their own right. I mean, Justin Fields is extremely dangerous. Very, very, very fast. They do a great job in the run game. He's a threat to make all the throws with his arm strength in the pass game, and then he can tuck in and run, as you've seen throughout this season. He's made some huge plays with his legs. Obviously, Tyrod's a veteran that knows what to do with the football, very accurate, good athlete, can make you miss, obviously, as he moves outside the pocket, but a veteran that really operates well. So, I have to be prepared for both guys.
How do you think the bye regenerated your guys for this last half of the season?
Yeah, I think the bye week, regardless of where it comes, Jeff, you have to recharge, and I think our guys did that. Obviously, have a 9-game season coming up here after 8 in the book, so have to make sure that they're ready in mind, body, and spirit for the run.
Do you have a charge going forward for these last 9 games for Dylan? I mean, have you given him sort of some mandates or instructions on what you need to see from him to elevate his game?
I wouldn't put it that way, Mary Kay, other than to say we have a lot of things that we need to do better offensively in total, quarterback position, every position, coaching, you name it. So those, going back to the bye week, you try to study and learn some things and try to make sure that we as coaches are putting our guys in the best position to succeed, and certainly that would count the quarterback as well.
You talked a lot about self-evaluation. Coming out of the bye, what do you think after evaluating your team? Where do you think you guys stand? What did you get out of that?
Well, I think you don't wait till the bye to look at yourself from a scout standpoint. You're constantly doing a self-scout. It does give you an opportunity, though, after 8 games to really look at it from a bunch of different angles, whether it's the personnels you're using, the schemes you're using, you can go on a deeper dive, if you will. You can go on a deeper dive on what other teams are doing, what teams are doing to you, those type of things. So you learn a lot. I think it's really important, and what the coaches did a nice job with. I think it's important to take all those learnings and then condense them down into some action items, into the big bullet points, if you will, as opposed to trying to account for every single thing you've learned.
You really like the team going into the trade deadline. Outside the one move yesterday, a lot of the guys that were speculated that could potentially be moved are still here. Do you think that can help inject some life into the team as well, now that has passed and this is the team going forward and they can all focus?
Yeah, I understand the question, Daryl. I don't know how much guys spend time thinking about those type of things. I know it's speculative, and I know there's plenty of news outlets that cover those type of things, and that's what you have to do. But our guys don't spend much time on that. We kind of keep our focus where it is, and so that's the sense I've gotten from the guys.
At the time of the draft, both you and Andrew said Dylan Gabriel that his height didn't show up on college game film.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's showing up now? I mean, his inability to get the ball to the receivers.
Yeah, I understand the question, Tony, but I would not characterize it that way. We need to play better as an offense. Certainly, there's areas to improve for a young quarterback, but it's really on all of us to improve.
You got it.
Go ahead.
Kevin, with Tommy obviously now taking over play calling duties, in terms of the game plan, does he get more latitude in terms of, does that change?
Yeah, I do think it's important with a play caller that you have a call sheet of plays that you're really comfortable with. So certainly this week, making sure Tommy's got the quote unquote final say. I'm letting him kind of put this thing together. Obviously, I'm helping and making my suggestions, but I want him to feel comfortable and confident with what's on that call sheet.
Dylan, how do you think the bye week can help a rookie quarterback, especially coming off what was a difficult game for him?
Yeah, I think these bye weeks are an opportunity for everybody just to get your breath. Obviously, young quarterback has had some interesting starts, whether it was international or on the road in some tough places. We have to play better as an offense, and certainly, Dylan is a big part of that, and making improvements coming off the bye is important.
Operationally different when you're not calling the plays?
In some ways, yes, but again, I think it's my job. Like I've told you guys before, I want to try to set people up for success regardless of what their role is. So if Tommy's role is changing a little bit, I need to do my part to help him out.
Would you say that with Tommy coming out of the college ranks recently, might that be beneficial for both of your rookie quarterbacks, knowing that he sort of has that college-y vibe?
I think it's probably a good question to ask Tommy, Mary Kay. I think Tommy's got the right way about him with veterans and young players, but certainly, to your point, when you're in the collegiate game, there's things that are different about the game, so it does help to, as you explain certain concepts or the way defenses play, I do think there's value in that.
Give Tommy final say on plays. Does that mean he'll have final say on whether to go for it on 4th down?
No. More as editor-in-chief. Let me put it that way, when you're putting a game plan together. At the end of the day, I get final say. We all know that. But I wanted to make sure he's comfortable with what as we put the plan together.
Game. Obviously, Quinshawn's been fine, but it seems like it's a struggle with Dylan and even Jerome a little bit. Have you given any thought to Rocket, using him, getting him some carries?
Yeah, we like the guys we have. Obviously, every week you're looking at different pairings that you may have available to you with the inactives, but we like the guys we have. We have to do our job, like I said before, in the schemes and setting our guys up for success.
Right, to stay with the foot. Is he out for the week? Is this a long-term thing?
We'll see how it goes the next couple days.